Craig says, I'm new to cycling and want to ride all winter. I'm wondering how I can beat the weather. Good question, Craig. Whether you're logging miles for next race season or simply out for a spin, everybody's going to run into weather at some point on a ride, and being prepared is key. By following a few precautions, you can not only enjoy the ride a little more, but also prolong the life of your bike and your drivetrain. First things first, buy yourself a good pair of fenders or a marsh guard for the mountain bikers. Although they're not the sexiest, when rain and grime are your biggest enemy, fenders are worth their weight in gold. Not only do fenders help your bike, but they also play a key role in keeping you, the rider, much more dry and warm during your ride. They're also very easy to mount to your bike. Next up, you'll want to keep a close eye on your brake pads. With all the wet, you'll inevitably pick up more dirt and debris on your wheels and brakes, especially if they're rim brakes. So for all the roadies out there, keep a close eye on your pads, because what could have lasted you a year in the dry may only last you a few months in the wet, and going metal on metal is never a good thing. Now don't forget the grease. Both before and after the winter season, you should pull your bike apart and completely re-grease all the necessary parts, specifically focusing on the headset, wheel bearings, and the bottom bracket. As you pull your bike apart, deep clean and liberally apply Dumontex MR grease. It is fully waterproof, so it won't flush out with water and heavy use. Last but not least, you'll want to clean your bike as much as possible during the winter months. Unless you have some seriously heavy buildup of grime and dirt, you can simply dry and wipe your bike down with a clean rag after your ride, making sure to re-lube the chain once it's been wiped and dried. If you want to step up your cleaning game, you can use some of Maxima's Bio Wash in the process of wiping down your bike to help it shine. Although cleaning your bike after every ride isn't necessary, you should get in the habit of lubing your chain after every ride during the winter months. If you want a more in-depth video on drivetrain maintenance, you can reference it above. During winter months, you should also consider investing in a good set of commuter lights. Since the days are short and visibility is even worse in bad weather, ensuring your safety should be a priority. Cruise over to Art Cyclery for all your winter needs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. If you want your question asked on Ask a Mechanic presented by Art Cyclery, send your inquiry to webletters@competitorgroup.com.